Morning, y'all. From Jackson, Tennessee, heading into the sun. Driving to the east. Driving to the east. Not to the west. Driving to the east. Starting our day off with a kolache and a donut. Probably not the best thing for me, but it's Sunday. That's Sunday breakfast. We're going to continue up the 70. Let's roll on today, see if we can't get to Knoxville. Looks like we're gonna go into the fog. Gonna see the swamp monster come popping up out of the side here. There's a swamp over here. That's where all the fog's coming from. It's kind of cool. Swampy, Tennessee. Out. Here we are in Huntington, Tennessee. Founded 1822. Population of around 4,500. It's an elevation of 410 feet. It is the Carroll County seat. Home of the Carroll County Fair. Has the Dixie Carter Performing Arts Center. Cool little town. Not much of it. It's kind of like a bypass, I guess. Awesome gun shop up here on the right that I've been to before. Highway 70. Chevy Tac, USA. Awesome. Well, coming to the end of Huntington. On to Knoxville. River.
Looking all around him in wistful recognition, as does someone returning home after a long absence. The light in the room grew brighter.
Awesome, awesome. William H. Collier Bridge Parkway. First State Road signage. We've been getting that a lot. Coming into New Johnsonville as opposed to Old Johnsonville. I'm out. Just entering the little town of Dixon. Dixon's founded in 1803. It's got about 16,000 people, 800-foot elevation. It is the beginning of the suburbs for Nashville. So we are in the Nashville area. Gonna get a divided highway up here and be easy cruising to town. When I get in town, on Broadway, I'll pop back on with some more.
Sir.
Tennessee
Right
Tree Tunnel. Almost the whole road is covered with trees. On to Nashville. This is just outside of Nashville. We're not very far away now. I'll try to record as much as I can driving through Nashville, but Nashville's so big, It's not something that I was going to do for the history tour. There's lots of stuff in there. It's lots of touristy stuff. The only real history stuff that I would do is the Fort Nashboro and the Andrew Jackson Hermitage. Andrew Jackson Hermitage is on US 70, so if it's not real crowded and if it's even open, I'll give her a try today. If not, I'll just push on through to Durham or to Knoxville. Let's roll. Hey y'all, now we're in Nashville, capital of Tennessee. Founded in 1779, has a population of about 715,000 people, elevation of 800. It is the country music capital of the world. It was originally named for Fort Nashboro. It's home to the Grand Ole Opry. And tons of historic sites, Civil War spots, and museums. It is also the Tree City. But there's a lot of stopping and starting and hard to record, so when I get by the Ryman, I'll try to record there. I'm out. Downtown Nashville. It's crazy. Before finally got a little bit of open area where I can record. All sorts of country music blaring. 10 o'clock in the morning, people out getting drunk and listening to country music here in Nashville. Pretty badass though. Crazy town. All right, on we go. Again, y'all. Yesterday I was in Palestine. Today I'm in Lebanon, Tennessee. It's a sleepy town. It's founded in 1801. It's an industrial town. It's got a lot of industrial manufacturing. It's founded in 1801. It's about 39,000 people. Elevation of about 500 feet. It is the Wilson County seat. It's home to Cumberland University and home to the Tennessee State Fair. Notable people from here are Charlie Daniels and Reba McEntire. Two of my favorites. All right, running through. Again later. We're back again. In the Tennessee countryside, in between Nashville and Knoxville. Just beautiful farmland, country, trees, and the geography's changing again. We're starting to get into some hills, some mountains. It was pretty flat and rolly wherever we were before, but now it's starting to get some nice, good-sized, well, small mountains, I want to call them. They're, in Arizona, there'd be small mountains, but they might be pretty good size here. Just a whole bunch of neat little communities and a lot of farmland and a lot of country once you get out of the big cities. It does go through some big cities, US 70. Memphis, Nashville, and Knoxville are three of the biggest. Really big. They are the three biggest cities that it goes through. And in every one of those towns, it was Broad, either Broad or Broadway was the name of the street. So that's why they called it the Broadway of America, I guess. I'm just putting two and two together. I could be wrong. You know. But this is some beautiful country. Mountains up ahead. Let's roll. Pulling into Smithville. County seat of DeKalb County. Founded in 1838. It's got about 5,000 people. Just a little over 1,000 feet above sea level. Home to the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree. That sounds like a good time. This is about 715 miles in to a 2,400 mile trip. Tomorrow or the day after, I ought to be on the East Coast. Probably tomorrow. Make it to Knoxville, or maybe even make it into North Carolina tonight. I don't know. This has been a good little town. It was good for a nice little stop. Gas was cheap. Let's roll on. Coming into Sparta. Sparta, founded in 1809, is the county seat of White County. About 5,000 people living here. 900 feet in elevation. Also known here as Bluegrass, USA. Sparta has 7 national historical places. In the downtown area and around town. Neat little historic town. Let's roll through it and see if we can get to Knoxville. Back to it, y'all. This, west of Knoxville, you don't get these views from the freeway. Ozone Falls. Cut right into the mountain, this road. It's a super nice van back there. Dead raccoon on the road. Ozone. Cute little town. It's right by the Ozone Falls. On US 70. On State Route Tennessee number 1, the first Tennessee road. Pretty badass through here. There are a lot of cool houses. Like big ass houses with columns. Big front yards. Very windy. Sunday driving today, it looks like. Lots of people on their bikes. Lots of people in their cars. Church. Lots of churches around. This is Sunday rush hour. It's around 1 o'clock. But we're in a tree tunnel next to the mountain, winding down the road, 6% grade. Wish I had my Mustang for this road, but the Ram will do. Reading Braille. As for you, Dave, reading traffic as I go. All right, that's enough of this. Later.
The Colts call because at Hayes & Sons we do.
We're on the gateway to the Smoky Mountains. Very cool, Tennessee. I give it a thumbs up. I just gotta say, when you go into the national parks here, don't go on the weekends. It is a mess. Especially when the weather's beautiful like it is. Almost to Knoxville. Bam. More cool scenery. That was a gravel pit at one time. It's huge. More signage. We are on the first road. The first road that transfers Tennessee from Bristol to Memphis. Beautiful area. Just outside of Knoxville. Okay, we are in West Knoxville. Western part of Knoxville. Knoxville's the biggest city in Tennessee. It's got about 700,000 people.
Sidesteps the initial tackle, then is down at the Colts 29-yard line.
It's founded in 1786. And in 1791, it was named the Southwestern Territory's capital. It is the host to the University of Tennessee, the Mighty Volunteers. It is also the gateway to the Smoky Mountains. There's a lot of Civil War history and a lot of pre-Civil War history to find around in this area. It was the first state capital of Tennessee also. It's an important city in the founding of the Western Territories. It was a stop along the way, a major stopping point, gathering area. Also, it was already along the trails that the Native Americans and the settlers were already following. Lots to visit, lots to see in Knoxville. Everything you want to see. Coming along the river here. Ridge. Some gardens. Very old bridge, the old railroad bridge right there. Thompson Bowling Arena. We are at the University of Tennessee, home of the Volunteers. I'm lucky I wasn't rolling through here today or yesterday when the game was on. It's like 70 runs by all the major universities. Went by University of Memphis. Beautiful. Just beautiful down here. On the river. The bridge. Awesome. I'm out. We're on Thunder Road. Moonshine area. Up in the hills. Back in the sticks. The movie with Robert Mitchum. This is the area that it was in. Pretty awesome. Oh, reading Braille again. Twisting and turning and keep going underneath and intersecting and coming close to I-40 all the time, but I don't have to get on it, which is awesome. All right, going down to Thunder Road. Newport, Tennessee. Founded in 1893. Population of about 6,600. Elevation of 1,200 or so. Right on the Pigeon River. It is the Cook County seat